Alright guys, thanks for joining us. This is Stack is Short Stack. I am on Ferguson Stream 1 on Twitter, at Ferguson Stream the number 1 on Twitter. We're at the corner of Pennsylvania and West North, where curfew has attempted to be denied every evening since Tuesday evening. Police have successfully quelled that by showing a vast amount of brute force. Tonight, I'm really not seeing a ton of police lined up. We do have some police out here employing terror tactics, such as taking pictures of people and telling them they need to go inside. But I have not seen like SWAT. I have not seen vast numbers of police. We do have a lot of mainstream media here. We do have a couple streams here. You can see across the street this yellow, sorry guys, this yellow taped off area. That is the designated press theater. So apparently if stuff starts to go down, I'm supposed to be in this designated press theater. I've talked to a couple people. A lot of people say they're going in. A lot of people are scared because they've had these police out here who have been talking to people about needing to go inside, the ramifications of not going inside. And so they're a little scared because people have been taking pictures of them. So they got their names and their badge numbers. One of these officers is this white lady here. Her name is Officer Pressberry. And I was given her name and badge number by a separate individual who was just concerned that if they stay, they would be targeted. So not as large of a group as last night, but from what I understand, there is a group very dedicated to avoiding curfew or to resisting curfew. But we'll see. So we've got about 12, 15 minutes until curfew. There's not as much media out here. There is another site where they are rejecting curfew, but I felt that it was best to stay here with the community because they're going to get a lot of attention in the other areas.
Sorry.
What's your name? What's your name? Can I ask you a quick question? Do you mind? Oh, I can't? Oh, okay.
I'm not giving you.
You're not answering any questions? Okay. So apparently, I mean, he's been out here and he's been jovial all evening, but apparently now he's not giving any interviews. So I was going to ask him about his police officers taking pictures of individuals they felt like might stay out after curfew. But apparently, because I'm live streaming, that may be an issue.
It's here and she may stay.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh, shit.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry.
I want to thank the clergy. I want to thank the clergy for being here and lifting us up spiritually.
I don't know what's going on here. They're defying curfew in other areas.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I can't run here.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
And I want to, most important of all, I want to thank you all, every one of you. And people have asked us over and over again, why do you come out every night? Why is that? We come out, number one, because we love you. We love you. And we come out, second of all, because we want to share with you and talk to you and make sure that we hear you. And we get over and over and over again. I want us to do something that we have continued to do over and every night. When it came to Logan and Fortune, we found our way out of the streets. I know, it's reported to you guys about whether we like curfew. How you feel about curfew? And I just want to say myself, nobody likes the curfew. It's Saturday night. But the fact is, and all I ask you is at the time,
He should not be where y'all fucking is. Get out of here. Elijah Cummings did not come to the city until CNN came. That's when he came. What was he doing for us before CNN came? Nothing. Exactly. So why y'all black people sitting there listening to him? Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. All of y'all. That's how I feel. Because he was not here before we went through this. He was not here before Fox came, before NBC came, before CNN came. Before they came, that's what Elijah was doing. Cooped up in his office, which is like 5 minutes from downtown. Get out of here. That's the truth.
I'm sorry I left you. I don't think I'm mad. Everybody's like, they're mad. I'm like,
Everybody trying to be on the news. Don't put me on the fucking news. I want to be right here in my spot, trusting my damn feelings. That's some bull. I'm right here. And it ain't no way how that all these governors and mayors and congressmen want to come out with Baltimore for the national news. What happened to y'all when we were struggling on a daily basis?
Out the mud, bitch. This shit don't stop YBS.
Y'all should have been showing y'all faces before Freddie Gray, not after he died, and we go through all of this. Okay. That's my damn.
Them bitches not in the trenches.
you want to tell them something? I won't.
500 years, my nigga. That's too long. 500 years. Wow. And we still going through it. Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X marching before us. And guess what they did? Nothing, clearly. Nothing. Y'all made us equal, but we still divided. We still divided. We can't make as much money as the white man, because guess what? Y'all don't give us the jobs to do it.
You want to be on?
Get out of here.
We up next,
So basically what y'all are saying is like nobody gives a fuck.
If we didn't do that right, niggas didn't do that right, they wouldn't even be down here right now. Like, that's real shit.
So they're saying basically, because sometimes this camera doesn't pick up very well, so basically what you're saying is if y'all hadn't rioted, nobody would give a fuck.
Y'all ain't let us stay in there long enough. I'm not even playing.
No, that's real talk.
My thing is why y'all listen to a lot of there was a lot of cameras and all this shit was happening. There was a lot of presidents.
So they're upset because Obama's calling them thugs, you know what I mean?
piece of shit.
No, you're good.
What's up, son? What's up with you though?
We're good. Take it. Yeah. No more pictures of you? Alright, we got you. We're good.
Son, what's up with you though?
What do you mean, what's up with me? My name's Stacks. They call me Stacks for obvious reasons. Stacks.
You get them stacks.
Right.
You get them stacks. I know.
So they call me Stacks.
They call me like.
What do they call you?
They call me naughty for real.
Naughty?
Yeah. The females call me naughty.
Hold on, I got you.
At the end of the day, change starts with us. Not nobody else.
Don't fall to the They see that brand.
So we got some people that are angry. You know, that's the way that happens. So a lot of people not wanting to hear. Yeah. Hi, my name is Stack is Short from Ferguson, and my live stream is Stack IZ Short on Ustream. You can follow me on Twitter at Ferguson Stream 1, number 1. Go ahead.
I'm Amaris Live, AMIRIS, Amaris Live on Ustream. I'm also on Bambuser, but that's my backup, and Twitter. All the same handle, Amaris Live.
Gotcha. Thank you. So you can see live streamers are pretty reciprocal because we all got to work together. If one stream's down, another's up. So we've also got, you know, we get points. So if somebody is confronting the police, somebody else is going to be back up to film them while they're filming the police. That's just the way it works. If you're a good streamer, you work in a group. So there's not a large group here. A lot of people are at the bus stop. I've seen this woman every single day. I've seen her every day. She's been out, so I've got a couple of people out. It's not a very large group, but there also aren't riot police out tonight that I can see. I'm sure they're somewhere. They're probably in one of these buildings, piled up somewhere. So from what I understand, from what I've heard, we got a small group that is willing to defy curfew tonight. There's other areas that are defying curfew. We could have been there, but there were allies that were going to defy curfew in a white area to show that it's not being enforced in those areas. But I was asked specifically by members of the community to stay here, so this is where I'm at. It might not be the most full of action. I've missed a couple things a couple nights, but when the community asks you to be here with feet on the ground to protect them because they are scared, this is where you're at, period. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm not putting the stream down, I'm just sitting down. Give you kind of a shot of the corner. So this is the CVS here in the foreground that I always tell you guys about, and this here is the retirement home. There's not a lot of people out, but there's also not a lot of riot police out. Traffic is open. There's not people blocking the intersection. Like I said, police have been talking to them all night, trying to convince them to go home, but using some intimidation tactics like taking pictures. So, you know, we've got some people that are scared, understandably so. I do understand the need. I do understand the need to highlight that curfew isn't being enforced in certain areas. I would have liked to have seen allies come out down into this neighborhood and to show solidarity. And I know they've been out today, but curfew is only being enforced here. It's being enforced aggressively. You can see there's a police helicopter right there. People are being spotted. People are nervous. So, you know, I do understand the need to highlight that in other areas curfew isn't being enforced like it should be. It'd be interesting to see if there's a mass show of force in those neighborhoods, what's going on, but I have confidence that somebody's covering that. Here's Amnesty. Did they, excuse me, did you guys used to have those peacekeeper badges? Did they revoke them? Okay, thank you. So Amnesty is revoked. Amnesty is not allowed to stay out after curfew. As civil rights observers, their badges have been revoked. They have been told they are not allowed to stay after curfew. They are not allowed to observe. We have a lack of legal observers here. Actually, I see none, because their peacekeeper badges have also been revoked as legal observers. So really the only people that are allowed to be out here are media. Well, media. So that would make sense, because if they clear the streets, if they don't allow people to have protection for civil rights abuses, then people are less likely to break the curfew. They are making the announcement now from the helicopter that if you stay out, it is 10 p.m. If you do not go inside, you are going to be subject to arrest. You cannot remain in a public place. You will be subject to arrest. It is now 10 p.m. The curfew is in effect until 5 a.m. You must go home. You cannot remain in a public place. You will be subject to arrest. So, this is actually, there is a group of demonstrators here. So we'll see. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna put it on mute. I need to talk to somebody. Ooh, not that. Not that. Alright, so I just wanted to communicate with somebody in case something went down. I wanted to make sure that people had safety, and that they were working on moving out of the zone. Yeah, right. So we got a lot of streamers hanging out here together. They love each other. There we go.
Well, they don't care. They're willing to sacrifice to prove how ridiculous.
I can see right here, actually, we've got a few people with face masks on. And,
right. Right. I'm assuming you want to be filmed since you have your face mask on. No? Okay, okay. I'm joking. No, it's not. So you got mainstream media who spotted some people that just had their faces covered and like wanted to put them on blast. Well, mostly we've got a lot of media again. I just don't see the police presence like I've seen every night. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. It's a small group. I don't see the police lined up. Doesn't mean the police aren't there. Their old staging area, which was right here in the check cashing place, has been boarded up. And it was mostly because this block party that was so large earlier had moved down in this direction. There are some people further down the street here. I'm not going to do a lot of pointing out in directionals just because it's not my job. So they have National Guard out. So they brought National Guard to the intersection. People are throwing stuff at them. gonna mace them.
Go to the stage there.
They got out their mace.
Folks, please go to the staging area. Go to the staging area.
Who are you? I'm sorry.
Go to the staging area.
I love how people boss me around, but they won't tell me who they are. They just tell me where to go. Right? Right? I ain't doing that. Mainstream media. Can I ask you a question about the staging area? Because we've been here every night. So the staging area, are they going to block us so we can't see anything again?
I don't know. We're trying to make sure that nobody gets jammed up with a charge.
But who are you? Are you with the police?
I'm a pastor.
You're a pastor.
So I'm the one that they call when you all come up and create the confusion.
Nobody's creating confusion.
Are they going to block our view? Are they going to block our view?
They blocked our view last night. This is ridiculous. A pastor when we all create confusion. Yeah, I'm not worried about him. Yeah, they're trying to put the media in a restricted bullpen. They're saying we're subject to arrest if we're not in that area. They're trying to say that media is...
Oh! Damn, he jacked him down!
Motherfuckers, they just spray in the press.
Ah! You sprayed yourself, dumbass niggas. Y'all hella stupid. And they hella wrong. Stupid motherfuckers.
That shit's coming. Trying to move across the street. Trying to move across the street. Press. Trying to move across the street. It's amazing. Bad. Do you see how they're carrying him?
Look at that. There's a cop pointing the pepper spray at the camera. There was one guy who was really agitating, looking like he was spoiling the board.
So they're trying to put us in a press zone again. I'm defying that order. I did move across the street so I could continue to film that arrest.
Strange and having a hard time getting a look at it now. As soon as they got on the pepper spray, we had a couple of bottles come out over the crowd in the general direction of the police. So there he is, bound up on the ground. His wrists are restrained. He is leaning on one side, and that is the guy you saw before.
So they are spraying press. They are threatening media.
Why are you not in the media area?
Because there's not enough room. There's not enough room. There's not enough room.
If we don't get back into
Oh, Jesus Christ.
what's happening over here, it will be important, obviously.
There's not enough room. This is ridiculous. They're harassing and assaulting the press.
Everybody just need you to step back behind the lines so we can know that we're with the press.
This is illegal. You know this, right? This is illegal. Do you care that this is illegal? This is illegal. This is unconstitutional. Do you care that this is unconstitutional? Do you care? I'm asking you a question. It's not for my safety. I have a choice. This is unconstitutional. Can you unhook him? I'm so sorry. I'm going out. The helmet. Yeah, come on. Awesome. Here we go.
They finally made all media move.
Thank you.
All media is behind this tape line.
They've done this so we can't be out with the citizenry. Hold on one second, guys.
I can't really get a good view, but down there.
They don't seem to give a shit.
The protesters along with police are following them. Earlier, we saw police officer down the sidewalk.
They're chasing a group of demonstrators down this direction. There were some bottles and stuff being thrown. This is unconstitutional. This shit right here, that's unconstitutional.
State troopers, National Guard, none of that. We just see Baltimore City police officers.
So now they're guarding us, so we can't go out, and so we can't see what's going on.
More people over there. Police are approaching them now.
So police are deciding to approach
Some
another
of them
set
look
of
like
journalists.
media. They have cameras.
They're journalists and amnesty workers. So they're leaving the amnesty workers alone, which is surprising because they did tell the amnesty workers that their peacekeeper patches were revoked.
So this is the rest of the media being cuddled into this free speech zone.
Which is a bunch of bullshit.
Don't have your ID, they'll get you arrested. Step out. Feel free to step out.
Does he mean the trespass? Because my ID is in my book.
Yeah, that's it. Don't worry about it. Don't give them more than they need.
You all are separated from the folks and don't need to be jammed up like this. All right.
So they're threatening. I stepped outside of the zone. They're threatening to arrest people. They have people down the street. They are guarding the press. Here come more riot police. This is a group of riot police coming down here into this field of view. Okay, so they're coming to get demonstrators. We have people with less lethal weapons. These are less lethal. Okay, so these are less lethal weapons. They've been shooting those green pellets. I'm covered in mace. They maced me pretty good. They didn't get my face though. I'm like probably one of the best pepper spray dodgers I've ever met in my life. So the group of demonstrators was at this. So they do have people arrested. Z is following some people that were arrested with pepper spray.
Probably catching up to the protesters who dispersed late after.
Does anybody know what direction he is? If somebody could ask him, is he on Pennsylvania or West North? That would be good. This is completely unconstitutional.
Coming to you live during the
This is
uprising.
completely unconstitutional.
IRIS live on
All right, thanks guys for giving me an update on Z. Keep following him. They are arresting a lady that was here earlier. They're putting her in a paddy wagon.
She was running around with that.
The protesters were with Z. I got split up this direction. There were glass bottles being thrown.
Earlier in the day with a sign that said that
I got you. Thank you, Kevin. So this woman bravely defied curfew. They found her. They arrested her. I got you all. I see that Z can't get to the car. Will somebody update me about where he's at? That way I don't get stuck in the safe house all night. Here's Amnesty. Amnesty so far is not being harassed. I'm gonna go back with Balto Spectator. Excuse me. Excuse me. I've got a member of my group right here. Z's with them. Z's with the protesters. He can't get to the safe house. I have no idea.
Well, we want to head down there. We're probably going to drive down there because walking across here, we're going to get it. So we're parked right up there. I purposely parked on this side this time.
Yeah.
I had a funny feeling this would happen.
Yeah. I got pushed in again. Well, he's a little bit braver than I am, so.
Well, we stayed on the road taking pictures. We went to different angles. Yeah, there was a ride crew moving out.
Now they have a little boy in cuffs. We gotta go.
You gotta go, huh?
Yeah, I think they're down that way.
Okay.
Or this way.
This media box, correct?
It's unconstitutional. It's illegal, actually. The fact that this media is complying with this is against the law. The fact that mainstream media is complying with this is ridiculous. It's against the law. They got me real good. I'm sprayed all over except my face. They missed my face.
Got us. All right, so
What happened? What was the original?
Huh? The arrest. They arrested this guy that was upset. I'm not gonna stay here and be blocked by them.
okay, so you want to go to the vehicle and try to drive?
Yep, let's go. I'm gonna put the stream down. I'll be back up. We're gonna try and find some people, but I'm not gonna live broadcast which direction I'm going. Thank you.
You're a brave man down here.
Guys that need to give me intel on Twitter, please give me intel.
Man, why you got that on?
Bomber motherfuckers out here.
So you can see this. These journalists are all blocked by the City of Baltimore fire truck. This is a tactic. We're leaving. Right, they've got more people. Hold on. Hey, Balto, they've got more people. Alright, so they've got more people there. They came out a little bit more rough and dirty this time. I'm just not, this is shenanigans. I call shenanigans on this. Do you see where all this mainstream media is? People are getting abused throughout the city, and mainstream media is in a fucking box. Oh, I didn't mean to snap at you.
Yeah, I'm not guilty.
Ready?